What's up? It's Cody. Video number 2 for today. I think this is video 118 or something. And just a quick video. Have you guys ever heard of factory seconds or bstock guitars? Well, if you haven't, which actually, I've been playing for off and on 20 years, mostly off, but for the last couple years, every day I play. So, I like gaining knowledge about guitar just as much as I do as playing and working on them and buying fixer-uppers and upgrading them and all that great stuff. But this is my Epiphone Prophecy Plus. There's not a scratch, not a ding, nothing on this guitar. I mean, this thing is beautiful. But it is, let's see if we can get a shot of it. It's very, very, very hard to see. See that at the very top? It's stamped in. It's hard to see, but that says second above the serial number. And from what I can figure, everything on this guitar is perfect. Where they screwed up, the only reason they made it a second is because the finish is midnight black with a flame maple cap. The back, whoever finished this, you can't really tell the difference between the front and the back unless you have it under the correct light. But this back is like a dark chocolate instead of matching the front, and for some reason they painted this. So there's nothing physically wrong with this guitar, but since they painted the back a different color than the front, and then they painted this for some reason, this little heel, it's a second. When I bought it, I didn't know it was a second until it got here. But once I played it, I was like, shit. Dude, that's just as good as my best guitar. So, anyway, you want to hear what a factory second Prophecy Plus sounds like? Sounds just like a regular Prophecy Plus, as long as it's only like the paint job, like on this one. And if you go with a factory second or a bstock, you can save quite a bit of money and still get just as great a guitar. There might be a ding in it or a tool mark on it or a slight flaw that they couldn't sell it for full price, but anyway, it's 1:22 a.m. or it's like 1:15 a.m. So my volume's low, but my mic's pointed at my cab, so it's probably decent volume. But I mean, tell me if this sounds like a factory second to you. Look at this thing. This thing is beautiful, fucking gorgeous, man. Look at that quilted maple. Like, it's hard to see because it's black and the lighting in here sucks. But even the back has like this figured. You can't see it. You cannot see it unless you're like me. I can see it. It has wood grain lines running all the way through it, and it's dark chocolate painted instead of midnight black. got my amp turned down like below my half stack. I've got it turned down below 1, and when it's turned down that low, it doesn't have the same sound that it would as if I had it turned up. So the sound's off, but still. And I put a set of Diodario NYXLs on here, 10s, and thinking I've always played Ernie Ball, so I'm gonna try these Diodarios, and they're okay, but I prefer my Ernie Ball Slinky 10s, you know, I don't know, just something about them. I want to try the Ernie Ball Paradigms, and I really want to try the Elixirs, the coded ones, because apparently those are the best strings there are. There's like shortages of them. The prices are like $20 a pack or $15 a pack, something outrageous, but yeah. Anyway. just as good, actually better than my epiphone Les Paul custom with Seymour Duncan blackout actives. This is a great sounding guitar, but this one sounds better. What was the difference? About $200, and you know, just different specs. This came with passives, the ProBuckers, and had Seymour Duncan blackout actives I installed, and of course, this has EMG 8185. Really, they're both like the Les Paul Custom's a little heavier, but they're both boat anchors. Like I'd say this one's 10 and a half, 11 pounds easy. This is probably 10 pounds, 9.5 pounds. I like good heavy Les Pauls. I love Les Pauls. And a lot of metal players don't. They like their ESPs and their Jacksons, and I love all those guitars too. But yeah, to get back on topic, I want to show you this guitar, man. Let's put it on a black background. And physically, there is nothing wrong with this sucker. All they did was paint that freaking back the wrong color. So it became a factory second. They probably sold it for like $50 to $100 less. But yeah, there's your battery compartment for the active pickups, and it also comes with strap locks. The Prophecy Plus comes with strap locks already put on there, which is great. But yeah, that's the difference between a factory second or a bstock. A factory second, I think, is better than a bstock. I think bstock is like, worse. But no, there's nothing wrong with that. Prophecy Plus, actually, the fact that it's different like that than every other one, it makes it unique. It makes it the only one in the world like that, because somebody screwed up. Which coins that get screwed up are worth a lot of money. They're worth way more than, whatever. Factory seconds are not bad. bstock, I don't have an experience with, but basically it's the same thing. Companies just use different names. Don't be discouraged by a bstock guitar or a second. If you have the chance to try it out, try it out. Worst that can happen is you don't like it. But otherwise, you'll end up with a great guitar, and it'll be cheaper. So that's the difference in my Epiphone Prophecy Plus Les Paul factory second. I'm sure it varies from guitar to guitar to guitar, manufacturer, whatever. But that's all I got. So, just a quick little video explaining what a factory second is. It's something that's had a mistake somewhere, and instead of fixing it, all they had to do is paint that heel black. And they could have passed that guitar off just as a regular, they wouldn't even have to stamp second. But, hey, Epiphone's honest. And you know what? If you want to know my choice for the best, cheapest guitar between $400 and $1,000, Epiphone all day. Like, yeah, not even a question. If you're gonna buy a guitar and all you got's like $600, buy an Epiphone Les Paul standard, or even better, buy used and get an LP custom or a Prophecy Plus. In a couple years, the brand new Prophecies, they're not Prophecy Pluses anymore, they're just Prophecies, like the Xtura and LP and the SG, and was there just 3 of them? The Les Paul, the SG, and the Xtura. Yeah, I think that's all the only 3 there were. But I'd like to have all 3, but my favorite 2 were the Xtura and the Les Paul. But I already own one, and I own so much gear, man. Like, I'm using different guitars every day, every new amp or different amps every day. Like, I don't even have to tune my guitar, any of these guitars, but like once a week, because literally every day I'm changing them out. But anyway, it's Cody. Cody's Room. Give me that like. Give me that subscribe. Give me that. Y'all have a great night, man, and or actually, great morning. And yeah, that's what a factory second and a bstock guitar is. It's just had a little mistake, and guitars get beat up anyway. Guitars get damaged. It's just the nature of the beast. So why not save yourself a little scratch? So anyway, have a nice day, guys, and thank you.